Hello guys and welcome back to Danganronpa. Previously, everyone found out that Sakura was the spy for the mastermind. Kyoko's still mad at us, and Hina is unconsolable. So, let's get into it. She's not my enemy. She's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Monokuma Theatre. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. Wow, that's oddly specific there. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Very specific there. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear!
Yeah. Also, that Monokuma Theatre is getting extremely full. Ding dong, bing bong.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Alright, time for another beautiful day with Hina. If the game allows me, because I think we're gonna go on a Sakura route, I guess. I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Alright, let's do that. Kyoko, come on. Kyoko, good morning. Nope. She hates you. But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Then stop talking about it and just do it! Holy moly. Makoto, are you okay? Huh? What do you mean? You were late, so we worried about you. You worried about me? I really doubt that. What a dullard. Toko? Byakuya? What are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Oh, so that's how it's gonna work. The moment you actually need us, you go ahead and join us. You see, that's how bullies work in real life. They bully you until they need you and suddenly they take refuge with you, you know? Suddenly you're their best friend and all. Life
Such
sucks.
ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Masterminds? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason why I went out of my way to join the rest of you was a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not? Yeah, I mean, it's fair. If the mastermind has a spy on our side, then we should have, some insight to what Monokuma's doing. Then again, we were hiding alter ego, so you could say it's, balanced out. But I don't know. This is kind of hard to debate right now.
That's terrible!
It is stupid! You're a stupid baka!
Hey.
Before you get too far in your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. Yeah, because it becomes everyone's target. Either Sakura becomes the target of one of us, or Sakura targets all of us, or at least two of us at the same time, you know. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is a trap that the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still try and stand there and argue like children?
But
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just, I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot! You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? Oh, we don't need to ask her. She's actually gonna do it herself. What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't
Interesting.
matter.
Huh?
What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest. Slap.
What the hell?
Look at that.
You disgust me. You're a monster.
Hina in beast mode.
To say something like that
Oh, here we go.
should have been you.
There. Now we're truly well and into the despair side of things.
You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died?
Interesting.
Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
that's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. So, she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday, that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play with you.
And I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about, we eat? Maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Whew. So what should I do today? Wow. Wow, thanks for the mood whiplash there, Makoto. Frickin' airhead. Anyway, let's see if we can go hang out with Hina, though I doubt it. Makoto, did you want something? Yeah, maybe we can comfort her or something.
About that.
Were you worried about me?
Sorry.
That's nice of you. Hina was quiet and depressed, but I did what I could for her. Oh, at least she's smiling now. Yep. Let's give her another donut. That should cheer her up. For me? Thanks, Makoto. This makes me feel a little better. Yeah, was I able to cheer her up a little? Probably. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like sitting here. Okay. No event. More Hina then.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate the thought, but I'd like to be alone for right now. I need time to myself. I need to think. Although that's one skill I haven't developed too much. Oh, okay, so you can't spend time with her if you were
Sorry.
on Sakura. I got a lot to think about. But you're literally right next to each other. This doesn't exactly count as being alone. Alright. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Kyoko wouldn't want to spend time with me, but let's try anyway. Go away. She won't even look at me. I guess she doesn't even want to see my face. Alright, so she really doesn't want to stay. Can I talk to Alter Ego? Lockers. I'd better not touch the laptop. Alright. I guess we only have one choice then. I mean, I wanted to kind of try it, but where is she? When are we gonna get out of here? Okay, so she's in Toko mode. Not that I'd have much to look forward to if I did get out. Yep.
What's your problem?
What? More pity? What if I just wanted to spend time with you? Aren't you such a good person showing me all this pity? I spent some time with Toko. Why do you have that face, Toko? Sure. What would you like? Or maybe she'd want to get whipped? Let's try it, I guess.
Huh?
Oops. Never mind. That was wrong. Totally unwelcome. Yep. She's just standing there. Does she want something? But she's not saying anything. Maybe I should try to start a conversation. Toko? What? You want to talk to me? Well, I can't stop you, so talk already. Okay, sure, but what should I say? So what do you like to do in your spare time? Why do you want to know? Well, I mean, you know, we're trapped here together, right? If we're gonna be friends, it'd be nice to get to know each other. What did you just say? After that part about being trapped, we're gonna be what? Friends? What do you mean for friends? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me. I've already been hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again. I'm pretty sure Byakuya hurts you every day. You've been hurt? What happened?
Anyway.
Come on, you don't really care about me. You don't want to know about me. Even I know that. No, that's not true.
What the heck?
Fine, then tell me. Tell you what? You know what they call me, the ultimate writing prodigy, right? Yeah, sure, you've won all kinds of literature prizes and stuff. Then tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what my genre specialty is. If you really want to convince me you give a crap, you should at least know that. The genre... Oh, come on. Is it this? It's romance, of course. Yes, okay. I kind of figured, but... You know, I wasn't sure. You actually knew? Your biggest success was So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. The book was such a hit that fishermen shot to the top of all the hottest men polls, right? How did you know all that? There's no way you care about me. What if I actually do? I'm telling you, I do. I mean, we're friends, right?
Huh?
I'm blind. Your straightforward nature blinded me. Yeah? Toko ran off, screaming like a banshee. I am not gonna redo that line like a banshee. I'm not really sure. Does she hate me now? Nah, you did the right thing. Oh, look! Skill on the first round. That's great. I'm pretty sure vocabulary is something to do with the Hangman's Gambit. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Okay, so I'm gonna assume Hina is unavailable and Kyoko doesn't really want to talk. So, Toko all the way until this chapter is done, I guess. And she seemed actually interesting. Like, I wasn't expecting that kind of interaction with her, so no, probably no harm.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nighttime already? Tonight feels somehow uneasy. Probably means there's a murder tomorrow. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Hashtag foreshadowing. Don't ever say that in a game. Nothing's gonna happen, surely, right? After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should be a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay, well then, how about we make you an extra special? You know, you can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other side of the line, and then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I've heard of it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. May I introduce you to Monogatari series? Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but even the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
I don't know why you're telling me all this, but okay, whatever. Bing bong.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I need to do something about Sakura. I'd better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. I'm going with... Going? What the heck? Why am I British? I'm going with... Toko. Wah! Huh? What? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. I was wrong. It was Yasuhiro. Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina!
I was half right then. Hina.
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her.
Huh? No one's dead.
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
Clearly not dead, Yasuhiro.
You've gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina just all of a sudden, we were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. Okay. And that led to a sneeze?
You SOB!
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. Flat is justice? Question mark. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it totally set you on fire? I know a couple of people who swear collarbone is the best. I don't get them personally, but you know, whatever, man. Whatever you like.
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else.
My beautiful scissors!
I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay then, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Nurse's office. Come on, here, help me. Sure thing. Wee-hoo, wee-woo. Yeah. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. Okay, bad memories. Was that thing in the middle always in that position? I forget. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. You could have gone help her yourself. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Hey, Hina. What the heck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura.
But...
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have the time left to live your life. That's true, especially on the internet. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
What the heck?
Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times. Did you do it?
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know. Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges. And there stood before us...
Hina.
Hina. Huh? Sakura! You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, hero, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. Here we go.
Damn.
To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone. But hurt her. What is this?
How dare you!
What is this? Yeah. I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch. Gurn.
No forgiveness!
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this!
Yeah. Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. What? I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Doshte. Why? Sneak. Somebody taskete kudasai. Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later... Kyoko, what's going on?
Hey.
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gather something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Oh, this is awkward. Makoto, just say sorry already. I'm sick of this subplot of you hating each other. Kyoko... You're about as sensitive as a wooden pole. Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Why is Kyoko being the better man? You should be the better man, Makoto. Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about the Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Well, it's pretty straightforward, but yeah. Pretty on the head there. Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Yep. You know. What can you do? Protag, overly arrogant, or, you know. What? Because ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. No, that's exactly what it means, Makoto. Go die in a fire. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Oh, she's blushing. You better be thankful Kyoko has a good head on her shoulders. I still don't forgive you, Makoto, even if she does.
Anyway,
it's over and done with. Like I said, just forget about it. Oh, okay. Thank you.
whew,
That issue we discussed doesn't matter. Okay, so yeah, I was right. You need to talk to her again. I want to talk to you about something else. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko! I heard to catch up with her. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence, I chased her. And eventually, we arrived. Oh, we're gonna talk to the laptop again. The dressing room. So that's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring the others to come see him. Apparently, he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something. Okay. Hello. So it's just the two of you, Kyoko and Makoto. Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough?
Thank you.
No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. What was it that he wants to ask
Indeed.
us? Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us?
So,
Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. You mean the data room, right? She replied, why?
you see,
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I've finished my work,
but
I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school,
That's right.
that's the only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network. Does this school even have a network? Are schools in 2010 like completely connected to a network or something? But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. My kokoro beats faster. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I can't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto. You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yep, this is exactly that difference. It's the will. It's the will to do something, not just for yourself, but for someone else. Yeah.
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. See? Kyoko's fixing up all of your screw-ups. She's on your side even if you're the one to blame. Better say sorry better, Makoto. Kyoko, to be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now.
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in his situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? That's fair, you know. It's really hard to sit and do nothing. Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend. Hey, are you guys fighting? Yep, the laptop definitely doesn't have a mic. If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please let me try. Even Alter Ego Chihiro wants to be strong. It's kind of endearing, actually.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place.
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. A room without a surveillance camera. The secret room, right? That's it! The secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. Really? Is that an Ethernet port? Doesn't look like it, but okay.
However,
Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure that the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind might spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
that's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we should try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him in what you're wearing, right? She has a jacket, though.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. How? How does it tickle? Okay, do you have senses all over the laptop? What were you feeling then when Hifumi was hugging you? Oh my god. Shh! You can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there's a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Alright, secret room time. What?
Have you reached that certain age?
My obsession. What? What are you doing? Living! I see. Anyway, I'm headed back to my room. I'll just be there, living, totally calm. Really now? Nah. Huh. I wonder what else we can find out by just talking to the people on the way to the network room. Or, I mean, the secret room. Let's try that out. What? Ooh-ah! Makoto! What the? Why do you seem so surprised? Nothing's wrong. Why would anything be wrong? He's acting really strange. Well, I guess he's always acting really strange. Well, okay, I'm gonna go back to my room now. Take her easy there, partner. See ya, ha ha ha. Why is everyone acting bizarre? What's going on? Alright, so I'm just cutting in here because I noticed that you can't actually warp to the other floors. Like, you really need to go straight to the second floor bathroom. So yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Makoto.
Why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm going to wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful. I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Alright, okay, I'm going.
So then.
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. No, first we have to look at these papers on the ground. Obviously, these are clues. Come on. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. That would be awfully convenient if that was true. Huh. Awfully convenient cable. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world if I can. I'll see if I can call for help. So, please just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna
Just
do
hold
my
on
best.
and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with a one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us. As friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up.
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's so true. Makoto is so high maintenance. He's both dumb and sensitive. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
but the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't even have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
So...
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all I can hope for now. Which is why Alter Ego...
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. This is our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kinda tired, so I lay down in bed. Free time though, free time, please. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, We wasted our day. I had completely dozed off and missed 2 whole opportunities for free time. Screw you, Makoto. Screw you. You're so high maintenance. Ding dong. Huh? Ding dong. The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze. Stop being a poet. And pulled me back to the real world. That wasn't even sharp. Rattle.
Makoto.
Oh, that's pretty direct. Makoto, get out here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. I'm wide awake, wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Hey, that was... No, never mind. That was a Sakura voice. Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond.
Huh?
So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations. Oh, so that's why there was that new regulation.
listen to me.
We're gonna force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. And it's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why?
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressed up against something inside the room. Is it the chair?
In other words...
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. That's an interesting loophole, actually. Then there's no problem if we break in? Nope. Oh, but then that means the next case is gonna have one of those, it's gonna have one of those, like, someone got murdered on the inside, but the room could have only been locked from the inside, so who murdered if no one could have gotten out? You know, it'd be one of those cases, I guess.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right there. Kyoko can just punch it. She's wearing gloves. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious. Right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! Oh, I found a room! In the classroom! Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please hurry! Okay, you two, stand back! I took a hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. Crash. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning up against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed it on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... all I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... dong 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 dong.
A body has been discovered.
Oh boy. Here we go.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Man, how would the others react to this? Like, everyone's like chilling in the room or doing something else, and then suddenly, body discovery announcement. Deadly Life, All-Star Apologies. Chapter 4. Who are these two?
Huh? Sakura's dead?
Uh-huh.
She's really dead?
That she is, Hina. The announcement doesn't lie. Unless you're Hifumi and come back to life. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura was really dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction? Hina, maybe you wanna go back to your room and scream into a pillow or something. You don't have to go get them, I'm pretty sure they heard. I have to go get the others, or maybe that's the way she's coping. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there, motionless behind her, while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone. What? Wow, ogre.
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what that means. Sakura was murdered by someone in this very room. Is that what you were gonna say?
Huh?
Okay, I'm sorry guys, seriously. My voice is really tired now. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It's one of you! Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura.
What?
Well,
What?
you're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation. I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it. You know it?
Ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What the hell are you doing here?
Come on!
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file!
That's right. It's the next Monokuma file.
Yeah!
And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that little face of yours. Now then, with that, Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words...
Then I killed her. Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing's totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end, even without getting the chance to finish things with me.
Phew!
Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
Well
So,
done!
I don't know who it was, but whoever the Blackened is this time, I owe you one. What do you mean you don't know who it was?
What is this?
You owe them one? See, before you get all pizzy-potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Cause I mean, your lives are on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one. I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right, now our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay then, Hina is guard number 1, but we're gonna need another one. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time you just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. This isn't Toko you're talking to. She's not gonna like this. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! That's such a phoenix, right? But before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. Huh? What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't
I won't
forgive
let
you.
someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anyone near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided!
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally. Who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. We have to do it. It's kind of a hopeless hope, but we have to do it. See? I abridged all of those lines. Do you hear now how redundant these lines are? That's why it's so wordy. I'd better go check the Monokuma file. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The body was discovered in the rec room. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries. However, it seems at some point she was vomiting blood. See how short that can be? Anyway,
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that? Because the door was locked.
so...
From the inside. Yeah, exactly. The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out until we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right? You mean like zero escape? Like the other game?
In other words,
Huh, I should play that game on the channel someday. In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Oh, so that's what you call that kind. Locked room murder. I guess you might see that kind of thing in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life and right before our very eyes like this?
Hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first time is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. It simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door, okay?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from the outside to get the target inside. Okay, that makes sense, like a gun or a ranged item or something. Push the switch and it fires a handgun. Shoot an arrow through the gap in the door or something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off. Also, it was a blunt force to the head, so it couldn't have been a piercing thing.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up, but everyone came from the outside, so it can't be this one either.
In other words,
They stay hidden until the door is open, and they use the yeah? They pretend they showed up along with everyone else.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is that when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words,
By that I mean there's actually an alternative escape route somewhere in the room. You see this in a lot of novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Why do I feel like all 4 of this isn't very likely in this case?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to the locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of these 4 choices seem the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during the trial. But now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery for Sakura if nothing else. Alright. So I know I said that we wouldn't be going into the investigation in a separate episode, but this episode is gonna cut in a weird way, like in a 2 hours way if I do the investigation now. Also, my voice is really tired. So yeah, we're gonna continue with the investigation in the next episode. In the meantime, if you're liking the content so far, maybe subscribe and like the video to get informed of the next one. So this has been Caffeinified Gaming, and catch you later.